Hello, it's Richard from budgetkeyboardist.com. Well, hang on a sec. That's me down there in the bottom corner. I could flip it to this view. I'm trying to figure out how to use this new software I got, this OBS software. It's really cool, but as you can see, I don't quite know what I'm doing yet. Anyway, there we go. I just wanted to make a quick video and kind of break down my decisions for the song False Alarm, which is the title track on my new album, False Alarm, released June 2025, available everywhere you stream music. Shameless plug. But I wanted to make a video about the plugins I use for synths. Now, I've got a Poly D and I've got a Yamaha MX88, but all of the sounds for this thing were in the box. And it was all Cherry Audio and Arturia V collection, V9, by the way. So, just wanted to go over it real quick and kind of talk you through it if anybody's interested. If not, I mean, you can watch something else, it's fine. I won't be insulted. So we begin with the Lindrum, and that's built into Logic Pro. I love the Lindrum. And for the Lindrum, I went into the kick track and let me, you can see I boosted the low end just a little bit here. Sorry, I got plenty. But I've got the Lindrum, and then I've got Lindrum claps that happen on the choruses only. Then next, we've got the Quadra bass, and this is the Cherry Audio Quadra. It sounds like this. And I'm using Great Bass patch. And this is what that patch looks like. It's very Moog sounding. It sounds like a mini Moog, right? But the reason I didn't use a mini Moog on this track is because I used a mini Moog bass on some other ones. And I don't want to use the same exact synth bass on every song. So I like the sound of this, the Quadra. I like this bass sound. So that's why I went with that. Up next, this is my favorite. This is a Juno 60, but they call it a June 6V, right? And this is a staccato part that sounds like this. You get the idea. And then on the chorus sounds like this. And then up next, we've got a mini Moog, and I've got a few different mini Moog parts. This one here only shows up on the last chorus, and it's a really faint arpeggio kind of part. Sounds like this. I'm going to turn it up so you can hear it. So I've got that set up like really subtle. You can barely hear it in the mix. And then also on the last chorus, I've got a track stack here. In Logic Pro, you can stack your plugins, synth plugins, and play them all like one giant keyboard, which is cool. And this is the Mini Moog, Arturia Mini Moog, that is. And I'm using the Ensemble 01 patch in polyphonic mode. So I set it to be polyphonic and did two of them panned left and right, and it sounds like this. So just to pad it out. So then next we come to the vocals. So the lead vocal is Solaria. This is Synthesizer V Studio, Pro Studio, whatever. And it sounds like this all by itself.
2 a.m. You leave without a sound. The city is asleep and you know you won't be seen. So you drive back home and fall asleep alone. Got no obligations, you didn't even tell him your name.
I just made a video about how awesome this software is. I freaking love this thing. And then there's another vocal track, and this features two singers, Hayden and Natalie, on the bridge. And let me show you that. They do a little duet here. It sounds like this.
And while you're waiting for perfection,
They sound good together, don't they?
you could be walking out the door.
So that takes care of the vocals. And then next we got the guitars. So at the very beginning of the song, I've got a track stack here. This is the same guitar. I played it twice, left and right. And I love doing this kind of guitar work. And then also at the beginning, I've got my main little hook melody, which is I took the same part and I played it twice, once an octave up, sounds like this. And that was a Strat. That was my American Partscaster Strat. I love that guitar. So then there's only one element that I didn't discuss yet, and that is the guitar, the rhythm guitar on the choruses, which sounds like this. Stereo left and right. And so when you look at the chorus and how the chorus is built, it's built with these elements. You have a Lindrum with some claps, you have a quadra bass, a staccato synth, and then you got that guitar part. So without the vocals, this is what the chorus sounds like. You get the idea. So that is basically the song False Alarm. Those are the choices I made and kind of why I made them. This is a not a lot of tracks on here, but if you think back to Wham! Everything She Wants, most of that song was recorded on an 8-track reel-to-reel, believe it or not. And I really like, when I'm doing 80s music like this, I really like to not go crazy with the tracks. And by not having a zillion things in the mix, you can really hear everything clearly. If you have any questions about this or anything else, and you're willing to leave a comment, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time.